Good morning, class. How are you all? I hope that you all are very fine. So, class, as we were doing our chapter number 8, which is cards and wheels. If you remember that we have learned that how we can use a compass to make circle in this chapter, and also that what is radius. So now moving toward, let's first recall that what is radius. So we know that the length between the center of the circle and the arc of the circle, that length is known as radius of the circle. Okay, so let's see that what is radius exactly. First of all, we have to learn that how we can look in a scale. So you can see I have this scale in which the measurement is start from this point. Okay, not from starting. It is start from this point. So we have to measure any line or anything from this point. Now you can see in other scale the measurement is started from the starting point of the scale. So you have to be very careful that in which scale the measuring point is start from starting point and in which it is not started from starting point. So the main thing is we have to look for the starting point to measure anything, and we have to start from that line. So if I will use this scale, I will use this as a starting line, and if I will use this scale, so I will use this as a starting point. Now if I have to measure this line, what I have to do, I have to place the starting point of this scale in the initial point of the line and then place the scale over this line. Now you can see I have to be very careful about my starting line. Now see where its end point goes, means in which point it will go. So you can see here that if I place my scale's starting point, measuring starting point over the first point of the scale, then the last point of the line is come at 7.5. You can see here it is right here, which is 7.5. It is 7 and it is half after 7, so it will be 7.5, and I am measuring in centimeter, so the measure of this line is 7.5 centimeter. As we know that the length or the measure of length from center of the circle to the arc of the circle is known as the radius of the circle. Now what is diameter? So the measure of length from one side of the circle to the another side of the circle, but the condition is that length or that line should pass through the center of the circle. So we can say that this line is the diameter of this circle. Now you can see here that this much is the radius of the circle, whereas its double is the diameter of the circle. So we can say that diameter is the double of the radius of the circle. You have seen that what is diameter. So this is new thing which we are learning in today's class. So let's see the definition for diameter. So you can see here that diameter, a straight line that goes from one side of the circle to the other side of a circle, and the condition is it should pass through the center of that circle. This is the same thing which we have learned in just previous few seconds. Now we can also say that is diameter is double of radius? So yes, double of a radius is known as diameter. So according to this situation, we can say that to find a diameter, we have to multiply the radius of that circle with 2. Yes, and if we see just opposite condition of that, if we have given a diameter and we have to find the radius, so we can find the radius by just dividing the given diameter with 2. That means we can say that diameter is the double of radius, whereas radius is the half of diameter. Okay? So let's try to do some questions related to diameter and radius. So the first type of questions are, if we have given radius and we have to ask about diameter of the circle of given radius. So as you can see here, we have to find the diameter of the circle if radius is 4 centimeter. So how we can do it? As we know that diameter is the double of radius, that means we just have to multiply the given radius, which is 4 centimeter, with 2 to get the diameter of that circle. So the circle with radius 4 centimeter having diameter 2 into 4, which is 8 centimeter. Okay, let's see it again. If given radius is 3 centimeter, so what we have to do? If radius is 3, so to find out the diameter, we have to multiply 3 with 2. So after multiplying 3 with 2, we get 6 centimeter as the diameter of that circle. And similarly, you can see for given value of radius 5 centimeter, the diameter will be 10 centimeter, because when we multiply the 5 centimeter radius with 2, we get diameter 10 centimeter. So it is very easy. We just have to remember two things, which is these two formulas, that diameter is double of radius and radius is half of diameter. So let's see that how we can find the radius if diameter is given. Okay. So question are, find out the radius if the diameter of given circle is 12 centimeter. So let's look for solution. So we know that radius is half of diameter. That means when we place the given value of diameter, which is 12 centimeter, in place of diameter, then we will have half. That means 1 upon 2 multiply with 12. Okay, 1 upon 2 multiplying with 12 means we have to divide 12 with 2. Okay, as 1 upon 2 multiplying with 12, that means this 12 will multiply with 1 and it will become 12 upon 2. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, so let's see it again, that when we have to multiply half, means 1 upon 2 with 12, this 12 will go with 1 for multiplication and will become 12, as 1 into 2 will be 12. And we have 2 in their denominator, so it will remain in denominator. So it will become 12 upon 2. Okay. the same thing is here. So after, when we multiply 1 by 2 with 12, we get 12 by 2. That means we have to divide 12 with 2. Okay. So when we divide 12 with 2, we get 6 as our radius of the given circle with diameter 12. So you can see here that when we have diameter 12, the radius is exactly half of 12, which is 6 centimeter. Let's see for another example. When we have given diameter 90 centimeter. Now imagine a circle with diameter 90 centimeter. It will be a huge circle, right? Okay, so let's focus on our solution. So when we have diameter 90 centimeter and we place it here in formula where radius is 1 upon 2 multiplied diameter. So here is again that condition where 1 upon 2 is multiplying with 90. Now 90 goes with 1 for multiplication and will become 90, and 2 which was in denominator remain in denominator. So it will become 90 upon 2, which means we have to divide 90 by 2. Then we divide 90 by 2. Let's see how we can divide 90 by 2. So I hope you all remember how we can do division. So okay, for 2 multiplying with 4, we have 8, and when we minus 8 from 9, we get 1 as remainder. Now this 0 will go and it will become 10. Now we know that 5 multiplying with 2 gives 10, and when 10 minus 10, we have no remainder. So this is our answer after dividing 90 by 2. Okay, so you can see here when we divide 90 by 2, 45 is our radius for the circle having diameter of 90 centimeter. Okay, now we will see one more example of the same question type. So here diameter is 22 centimeter. So when we place it in this formula and we get half multiplying with 22, that means we have to divide now 22 with 2 to get the value of radius. And all we know that when we divide 2, means when we divide 22 by 2, we get 11 as our answer. Okay. So that means 11 centimeter is the radius of that circle which have diameter of 22 centimeter. I hope these two type of questions related to diameter and radius is clear to you all. For more, you have to practice in your home by taking any amount of diameter or radius. Okay. Now let's move on to using of compass. As in our previous class, we have learned that how we can use a compass to make a circle. So let's recall it first. Okay. Use a compass to make a circle. First we have to put pencil inside the hole of this compass, and after this you have to just tight that nozzle so that pencil could not move or it will be fixed in its position. Now you have to be careful that both the points, means pinpoint of pencil and compass should be in same height or should be in same level. Okay, now you can see here both the points of pencil and compass are in same level. So after this, what measure of means what radius of circle I have to draw. If suppose I have to draw a circle with measure means with radius of 5 centimeter, so I have to take the length of 5 centimeter in between the point of compass and pencil. So for this, what I will do, I will put the point of the compass in the initial position and the point of the pencil at 5, because I want to make a circle with radius 5 centimeter. So you can see that I have the distance in between compass and pencil of 5 centimeter. Now I will place the compass point on paper and try to fix it here so that it will not move. After this, I will start rolling that pencil on the paper, and be careful that the pin of the compass will not move from its position. Okay, and try to make just one stroke, not again and again. Okay, it will be, see, it will become mistake. What you have to do, just place the point of the compass in one place and just mark a single stroke, not again and again. So now you can check that whether it is a circle with 5 centimeter radius or not. So for this, what you will do, you will place the starting point. You can see we get a center with the pin of the compass. This is our center of this circle. Now you will place the starting point of compass in this center and then see where the arc of the circle. See, you can see here that we have the arc of circle exactly at 5 centimeters. So we can say that it is a circle of radius 5 centimeter. After learning that how we can use a compass to make a circle, let's try to make some designs with the use of circle. So now here you can see there are 3 types of designs and also one more. Okay, this is very easy, as in this you just have to make a circle, then you have to increase the distance between compass and pencil, distance between compass point and pencil point. Then you can easily make the outer circle, green one, and then for yellow circle you have to increase more the distance between compass pin and pencil pin point. Now let's see how this design could be made. Okay, so this is a circle with 10 centimeter as diameter and 5 centimeter is its radius. Okay, so now what we have to do first, we have to make 2 diameters exactly perpendicular to each other. That means this and then this. So I have made 2 diameters exactly perpendicular to each other. Now what we have to do, we have to make 4 circles as according to the design. So for this we have to take the radius of this as diameter. So we know that this is 5 centimeter because this circle is of radius 5 centimeter. So its half is 2.5. So let's take 2.5 as diameter as radius in compass. Now put a dot at 2.5 in all the 4 lines so that we can take it as the center for our 4 circles. So exactly at 2.5 I am putting dots. Now I have taken 2.5 as the measure in between the 2 points of pencil and compass. Now I will put point of the compass on these dots and make circle. Similarly, I will do for all the 4 dots. Now you can see that my design is ready. Now I can color as my choice. After learning designing, let's see the problem in between Sadik and Samina. Actually, we have learned in our previous class that they learned one of them using compass and one is using bangle to make a circle. Now, who is using compass can easily find its center, but who is using bangle to make a circle, to finding the center of circle is difficult because there is no center point as in case of compass. So let's see how we can find out the center of a circle where we don't know where it is center. Means there is no center point as we have in case of compass. So let's see how we can find the center of a circle. For this, first you have to trace a circle with the help of any circular thing. So I am using here a circular bowl to trace circle on that paper. So I am just placing it and just with the help of a pencil I am tracing circle on the paper. So this is my circle. After tracing it with the help of bowl, now I am using a scissor to cut it out. Now this is my circle after cut it down from the piece of paper. Now first I will take it and try to fold it exactly the one half of the paper to the another half of the paper like this. Okay. So you can see here the exact half of this circle is overlapping on another half of that circle. Now after this I will make another fold with exactly overlapping to the another half. Now I will open all the folds and where both the half meets or intersect each other. You can see here this is the line for first fold and this is the line for second fold, and this is the point where both the folds are intersecting each other. So this is the center of this circle. So class, today we have learned so many things like the relation between radius and diameter and also about diameter, and how we can make various designs using compass, and also how we can find a center of a circle without compass. So this is it for today and I hope you enjoyed today's class. So this is all for today. Thank you.